Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. We are looking at some iconic characters. Hold your horses. I know it might be a little exciting for a few of you. Not a few. I know I have a good handful of y'all that really love probably one of the best series on my channel to date, which is Lovesick. That series brought me some really good, just how do I even word this? What am I even saying? It just brought I'm not gonna record this again. I can't even describe it. It just brought like a lot to my channel. Views, comments, subscribers, just diverse people on the channel, and it really took me there. And I love it, and I'm so thankful for you all. But last year, I believe it was last year, my computer died. And when that happened, I kind of died too, because I'm weird and I get this emotional attachment. My computer, long story short, like it didn't cut on. It was like a normal day. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting pumped. I'm ready to record. And it did not turn on. Bought a new power supply. That didn't work. And we are thinking it's the motherboard. It is sitting in the original packaging that it came in my closet, and I haven't touched it since. My computer was also not like the normal gaming computer that you may see everyone have in their setups. The computer that got me to 100K subscribers, the computer that got me into the Sims community was an MSI Trident Arctic 3. This is like a gaming console computer. It doesn't even look like what you have to Google it. You just have to Google it. The graphics card was like a 1070. It had the bare minimum specs, but it got me through so much, and I'm so appreciative. And I love Pearl. That's the computer's name. I told you I'm a little weird. And I got a lot of positive feedback when I kind of moved on from my content I was doing at the time, which was Lovesick, and I had a legacy going on around that time and other things that I love. And you all that know me know that I love what I was doing at that time. But it was very hard for me to go back to those things because, one, that would require me to access the hard drive on that computer and transfer files. And I'm still not ready to face that. And that is why, off of a whim, when I decided to play the Lovesick music playlist, which is in the Lovesick collection on the homepage of my channel, I just got so inspired to revisit these characters and just make them from scratch. They're not all made from scratch. Like I pulled Alden and Liz off the gallery, for example, Gino and Alden's mom. I pulled them off the gallery and just kind of like changed up their look a little bit. And then there were 2 other Sims made by Grimfizz that I updated to look the way that I envisioned them looking now. And I made the kids completely over. I made Lisbeth's sister, her mom, Valentina. So it was a lot, but all because I listened to this playlist. And you all will know that some of the artists on the playlist are present in all of the seasons, and it's just crazy. I look back and I'm like, there's no way I did that alone. I 100% give a lot of that credit to you because you all kept me inspired. You kept me in love with the content. You kept pushing me to just create something. It really felt like I was making a show. And so when I made these Sims, I thought to myself, man, I don't know, should I bring this back and just recreate the save? Would it take a lot of work? Of course it would, but creating a new LP would also require a lot of work as well. And oh my goodness, the trash man is just now coming. I hope y'all don't hear it, but shout out to all the trash men out there. Can you imagine that? Like, there's actually someone in the world that comes and like picks up our trash. I'm so thankful for I have a random moment of gratitude throughout the day where I'm like, wow, there's actually someone that does this. Like someone has to do this kind of work. And I don't know. I should probably put like a little gift or some water bottles out there next time. Put a little sign like, to dear trash man, thank you so much. Because anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Yeah, we're here with Lovesick, and I had to ask members what they thought about either A, bringing Lovesick back or making a brand new LP and a brand new story. And, to my surprise, a lot of the members, which I want to know how you all feel in the comments, but again, I needed that direct feedback. I really just wanted to know what the members thought because I do incorporate member exclusive polls with the membership. I wanted to know what I should do. Like, What's the vibe? Where are we at with this? Do we want to see Lovesick? And of course, most of you all were like, yeah, we want to. I mean, it's always going to be Lovesick. We want to see what happens. But at the same time, we want to see what else you can do. We want to see a new story and be engulfed in something else, because whatever you do is amazing. So when y'all say stuff like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. But I totally understand. So I'm kind of torn between creating a new LP right now and following suit with Lovesick, because I love Lovesick and I know where that story was supposed to go. So it's not like I'm starting off from a raw foundation. I don't know where the story is going to go. I knew exactly where it was going to go, with minor things that I think I want to change, but there's a vision for it, you know? And we're at the part of the video where I actually decide to make Marie from scratch, as opposed to using Sims on the Rope. That is a creator off the gallery. I used their Marie. Marie is from that sim, but I recreated her like from scratch in the video. But yeah, I just really don't know what I want to do, because right now I just know that my heart and soul wants to tell a story. I have actually created 2 LPs off cam that you do not know about. You will not know about unless I execute it. I'm not even gonna tell you the storyline, the plot, but it's definitely good. And if I can't execute it, or if I'm not feeling it, or if I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to make this possible, I just kind of like, what's the word? Like I just kind of cross it out of my brain. And it's because I don't want to give you any more teasers or put up content and get you excited and then I can't execute. I really beat myself up for that. Recently, I, actually had to get rid of membership videos because I was starting to beat myself up for making exclusive videos. And granted, members are paying for their membership, and I cannot thank you all enough. If you are listening, members, which I know you are, I love you, but I don't necessarily, I started to feel uncomfortable dividing my content, and because then I would come back to the drawing board, like, what am I going to film for members? What am I going to film for the channel? Because I don't want to divide us. And I'll be honest, I was following the footsteps of other creators and seeing how they did it. And I kind of wanted to try that out for myself. But then I thought, I don't benefit from this because I'm not executing and I'm not making them happy. Like I'm not executing, I'm not delivering enough. And so for right now, who's to say what the future holds? But for right now, I just want all of my content to be for everyone and us all experience that. But I do have membership holes for that reason, where I just need like that quick feedback, and not from necessarily the masses, but just a small group. And then obviously, like I'm asking you all now, what do you think about bringing Lovesick back? Or what do you think about bringing a new story to the channel? So you'll always be incorporated in some way, shape, or form. Please don't feel pressured to become a member. That is really just for that exclusive, nice, cool looking plumb bob badge by your name when you comment. And I do try to prioritize those comments. And, I really do appreciate the extra support. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about rebooting Lovesick, but I'm also excited about starting something new. So this isn't an official like Lovesick is back. I really want to get your feedback, because something else that members have mentioned was that I could do a thing where I just show you where they are now, and it doesn't have to be a series per se, but it just gives us closure where these Sims are now. What does their life look like after that mess? Because if you all know, in the very last episode of season 3, it ended with a bang, because Madison was pregnant. Madison, the, goody two-shoes, the girl that has it all together, ended up being pregnant. And she actually, was so, I look back at Madison and her character, I'm like, wow, when she went to Tartosa, I think she had like a little mini girl crush on one of the Sims there, and like that didn't work out. And then her childhood friend Philip, they start talking again, and then that they end up getting pregnant. And one thing that's hilarious is that Philip is the Beta's child, and the Betas have a certain expectation for Philip, for sure. Like, he's an overachiever and they definitely expect more from them. I don't know how they're going to feel about Madison being pregnant. That series, that last episode ended in the wintertime. So Madison would probably be due to have her baby in like the fall, I think. And one of the decisions in the last episode, a lot of people wondered if Madison would keep the baby or if she would if she wouldn't keep the baby. And I wasn't opposed to either option because I don't judge anyone and anyone's circumstance or decisions. And I've been through life. I would never judge anyone. And so it was surprising to me that people would expect me to make her keep it, or, you know, it's like, you know, at the same time, I love that twist, but I'm leaning on the fence of like, what would Madison do? What would Madison do? And I think Madison might be one of those people where by the time she figures out what she should do, it's a little too late to make any decision on what she should do. But I love playing the story of that good kid kind of making that quote unquote mistake, not a mistake, like the baby's not a mistake, but you know, that accident, that oopsies, like I was the prodigy, the golden child. And then this is what happened. I love that storyline because I relate to that heavy, that was me. And I got pregnant, had my baby at 18. Like I was so, and that was, and there's so much more with that, but I'm not even delve into like my personal business. But when I tell a story, 9 times out of 10, it's from me. I've went through it, or like my family, friend, cousin, mom, dad, someone has went through this. I've seen this. And that's why like I might not tell certain stories that you expect me to tell unless I can really tell it. Like I'll never tell a story just for the sake of a shock factor. I really want to tell a story genuinely for those Sims and that character. So like I remember when people were telling me like Alden's house. Do y'all remember Alden's house? He had the American flag on his front door, and I got a couple comments about that, like, oh my gosh, the patriotism. And here in America, in the United States, it is not uncommon to just drive down the street where I am and see everyone with the United States flags in their yard. I mean, right now, all the Walmarts are full of 4th of July decorations. I mean, it is overwhelming. And even though I'm not the most patriotic person, I'm not like America, you know, like, okay, don't judge my singing, but I'm not super patriotic. That doesn't mean I'm not going to tell that story through my Sims, because that's the environment I live in, and they live in the United States in my mind. And so it's like, yeah, like Alden's super patriotic and cliche in that way, where he's like, yeah, like go us. So it could have been any flag, but I got critique over that, and I'm like, listen, that has nothing to do with me and everything to do with the characters that you're seeing. So I want to keep doing that. I just want to keep telling their story and keeping my Sims unique and organic to the decisions they would make. That's why all of you were mad at Lisbeth, but then you loved her at the same time. I read a couple of the comments again too, because I've been watching season 3 and I'm looking at the videos like, how do I have a video with over 400 comments? How do I have that? Like, that series must have really been something great. And while you're filming it and while you're doing it, you don't realize it. But when you look back, you're like, wow. So let this be a sign to start this series. Start it, do it, keep going, tell your story, get raw, get gritty in it, talk to yourself, get crazy like me. Like when I'm just like, doing the voices, like that is our community. That's what we're here for. We love it. I love the passion, our community, all the good stories coming out and everything that we've been seeing lately. So I'm so ready to tell something again, even if this is like a 5-part season or just a video. If you want to see Lovesick season 4, let me know. Or what do you want to see from Lovesick? Or if you're just ready for a new story, fam, I get it, because I'm so ready to tell something new. But I do want to leave you with a question. I wanted to know which season of Lovesick was your favorite, because I have been watching season 3 just to acclimate myself with what ended, like how it ended. But I want to know which season was your favorite. I vote season 2. I love season 2 of Lovesick. I feel like Lisbeth was on her healing journey, her relationship with her sister. We found out some of the intricate parts of her behavior. Oh my goodness, I love season 2 so much. It was such a vibe. But I want to know which season was your favorite. I feel like season 3 was a little bit more scandalous. We had a real spicy episode with Gage. Oh my goodness, Wicked Whims took over with that one. No, seriously, it did. I cannot believe I had that modded. But I don't know, I might add it back. I might have to add that one back in. But yeah, again, Lovesick or new series, it's all going to require effort. So please give me your feedback down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay wavy. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.